Hey guys, Hypnotist Jaden Boone here, and I'm here today with Josh. So today we're just going to do a quick demonstration, a little video for you guys to educate you guys how we deal or talk directly to the subconscious mind. And we're going to help Josh resolve some issues that he's got going on in the relation to skin picking around the fingers. Now this is something that is quite common with people. You know, for some people it's to help manage stress or deal with anxiety in intense situations. So yeah, we're going to really help him out today and allow him to be free from that. And we're going to show you guys how this session is going to be conducted. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy and take away what you can. Excellent. So here we are. We've already had our pre-talk, as I said. Josh and I have done a session previously, but we thought we would just record this for you guys so you can have an understanding about what's about to take place. So today we're going to be using what's called the Swan, and we're going to be doing that with Josh right now. So Josh, just like last time, all I want you to do is just put your hand up just like this, just so it resembles like that swan there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask if the part of Josh that does the skin picking, the part of him that when he feels stress or anxious and he gets that urge or that craving, that desire to want to pick his skin, if that part of Josh can just step into that hand and take control of that hand, the muscles, the nerves, the fibers, and just begin to give us a sign and a signal just to let us know that you're there. That's excellent. Thank you very much for that. Now, once again, we just want to thank that part for coming out and helping us to make this change. So that's excellent. Thank you very much. Now, I just want to begin to ask you this part of Josh that's helped him up until this point of time. Can you just take control of that hand, the muscles, the nerves, the fibers, and just begin to rotate that hand towards Josh's beautiful face so that you can just acknowledge and give him a sign and a signal that you're there and that you're willing to work with us today to help him to create this change. That's excellent, subconscious mind. You're doing perfectly. That's great. Now, can you just go ahead and just take control once again of that hand and just give Josh a little wave? Just give Josh a little wave just to let him know that you're there. That's excellent. Thank you very much, subconscious mind. Now, can you begin to just rotate, turn back around towards me? That's excellent. Perfect. Now, subconscious mind, I just want to ask you today that if I was to go ahead and just ask you a question, if I ask you a question today and the answer is yes, how would you go ahead and answer that question for yes? That's excellent. Thank you so much. Now, subconscious mind, if I go ahead and ask you a question today and the answer is no, if the answer is no, how would you answer that question? That's excellent, subconscious mind. Thank you very much for doing that. And Josh, you can also thank that part very much for coming out and communicating with us today to really help him to make these changes. That's excellent. Now, subconscious mind, I do just want to go ahead and ask, do you know why Josh is here today? That's excellent. And is there any reason why you can't resolve this issue today? That's perfect. Now, is there any reason why you can't make this change permanent today so that he'll never go back to doing this? That's perfect. Can you go ahead and just start to create that change for Josh now? That's excellent. Can you just go ahead and allow that process to just occur all on its own in the background, and can you just give Josh a feeling or a sensation so that he knows that that's happening? Would that be okay? That's great. Thank you very much. And once again, subconscious mind, I just want to ask you, is there any reason why you can't make this change today and make it permanent? Subconscious mind, I just want to be clear. Let's just get clear on that. I just want to ask you, is there any reason why you can't make this change today? That's excellent. And subconscious mind, is there any reason why you can't make this change permanent? That's excellent. Can you go ahead and just begin to start that process now? That's great. And are you happy to continue answering questions while you allow that process to occur? That's excellent. Subconscious mind, I just want to go ahead and just ask you, just the same as last time, are you a male energy? That's excellent. And I just did want to go ahead and ask, that male energy, is your name still Brad? Is this still Brad that's there? That's excellent. Josh and I would just like to thank you very much, Brad, for coming out and helping us to really create these amazing changes for Josh. And if you feel good about making those changes, can you just let us know with that yes signal? That's excellent. Can you begin to take away all that stress that Josh has been feeling so he can feel wonderful and amazing about himself? That's great. Can you just allow that process to occur, and as you do that, can you make Josh feel even more lighter and less stressed, more calm and more at peace? Would that be okay? That's excellent. And are you confident about making this change? That's great. Can you go ahead and just remind Josh via a sign, a signal, through a sensation, maybe a tingling, maybe a burning? Just give him some sort of sensation to remind him that if he does begin to pick the skin on his fingers, that he'll immediately and instantly stop it. That's great. Can you go ahead and give him that feeling right now? And can you take that feeling and intensify it just a little bit more? That's great. Now, just for the camera, I do want to clarify. Now, Josh, you're not doing this, are you? It's completely all involuntary.
Yeah.
It's just happening all on its own. And can you feel that sensation?
Yeah, it's like pins and needles.
Like pins and needles. That's great. Thank you very much, subconscious mind. Can you go ahead and just intensify that sensation just that little bit more? That's great. Can you make that sign, that signal, so powerful, so strong, as a constant reminder to Josh to not do this anymore? That's excellent. Can you also, Josh, feel more relaxed, more calm, more in control when he's meeting new people, or he's got a job interview, or in times where he would feel a little bit anxious? Can you make him feel more calm, more in control, and more wonderful than he's ever been before? That's excellent. Can you go ahead and make him feel like that right now? That's great. What do you feel?
Light. Like just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you just feel light within.
Light within, yeah, that's excellent. Excellent. Subconscious mind, you're doing absolutely perfectly. Can you make Josh feel even more light within? That's great. Thank you. And can you double that and triple that? That's perfect. And can you help him to feel that light within? Can you help him to feel that light within in times where he would normally feel anxious or a little bit stressed? Can you make him feel that light within? That's excellent. Can you help Josh to feel even more confident? That's great. And are you happy to resolve this issue completely and fully today so that Josh can be resolved from this problem not only for now but forever? Unconscious mind, let's just get clear. Can you help Josh resolve this issue forever? Not just for today, but forever? That's excellent. Thank you very much. And are you certain about that? That's great. Can you give Josh at least 3 new positive or beneficial ways or things that he can do in those situations instead of picking the skin on his fingers? That's great. And can you go ahead and present with him, show him, make him feel? Make him have a sense of what it is that you're going to do for him instead. What came up? What came up?
Just I don't know how to explain it. It's weird, but it was just like relaxation of not needing like everything in my head that was stressed, worried, and anything in my head just gone.
It's completely gone.
Yeah.
And unconscious mind, did you do that? That's excellent. Very creative, intelligent, and have an amazing power to be able to help Josh take control of his mind. Thank you very much. And is there anything else that you can do? Or are there any other changes that you would like to make? Subconscious mind, are there any other changes that you wish to make today? That's excellent. Are you able to go ahead and just make those changes? That's perfect. Can you just allow that process to occur right now? That's great. I'm just going to go ahead and give you the next few moments to continue that. Is that okay? That's excellent. And can you remind Josh the sensation, that feeling that you're going to give him should he have the urge or the desire? And that's excellent. But in saying that, subconscious mind, can you take away those urges, those cravings, those desires, any trigger that's related to this problem? Can you go ahead and create that change? That's great. Can you make that permanent and successful? That's great. Can you just do that now? And are you confident about that? That's great. And can you remind him in times, should he feel some sort of anxious or stressful feeling, to help him feel that calm, relaxed feeling? That's great. Can you just take that relaxation and double it? That's great. Can you take all those stresses, those worries, those troubles, those triggers, those urges, those desires, and just make them fade and drift out of Josh's mind completely? Can you go ahead and do that? That's great. That's perfect. Subconscious mind, are there any questions that you wish I had have asked today? That's great. Excellent. Is there anything else that you can do right now to cement these changes in and make them permanent? That's great. Now, just to be clear on that, I want to make sure that you can lock these changes in and make them permanent. That's great. Can you also show Josh something wonderful and amazing every single day? Something that's going to make him smile, something that's going to make him feel good, something that's going to make him feel wonderful. Can you show him something wonderful and amazing every single day that's going to make him feel grateful? He's going to smile and be happy. That's great. Can you go ahead and just do that again right now? What came up?
Just happiness. Pure just happiness on the inside.
Just pure happiness on the inside. That's right, subconscious mind. And you know how to make Josh happy, don't you? And are you happy to continue to just make Josh feel even happier? And remind him the excitement of life, that he's excited for the future and the next chapter. That's great. But you're going to give him at least 3 new alternatives, 3 new beneficial ways, 3 new behaviours, actions that he'll be able to do instead of picking the skin on his fingers. That's great. And any anxiety or any stress or any tension, any worries, can you just take those away? That's great. And can you make this change permanent right now? Let's just be clear. Can you make this change permanent right now? Is there any reason why you can't make this change permanent right now?
I'm getting a feeling on the inside that I should go home, when I get home, meditate on this.
Meditate on this.
Yeah.
Do you think Josh should meditate on this when he gets home? And what does he need to meditate about? Let him know.
About the fingernails and not like, and just the relaxation feeling of not needing to pick them.
And can you just take that urge, craving, desire away so that if in future he never needs to pick them? But if he does meditate on this when he gets home, can you make these changes successful and permanent? That's excellent. And can you help him to reinforce those ideas? That's great. And every time that he meditates or just relaxes or goes inside his own mind, you can instantly take him deeper and further than he's ever been before, and you can help him to really create some amazing, powerful changes. That's right. Can you make his imagination more vivid? Can you make him more in control of his emotions and his thoughts than he's ever been before? That's excellent. And can you make those changes permanent and successful now? Would that be okay? Fully and completely? That's excellent. And just before we go ahead and say goodbye for another day, is there anything else that you wish to change? Are you sure about that? That's great. Well, can you go ahead and cement and lock and weld those changes in completely and fully? Taking away any urge, any desire. And help Josh to feel light, wonderful and in control. That's excellent. Subconscious mind, I want you to just go ahead and lock those changes in and make them permanent. And once you've done that, I want you to just give me a signal to let me know that this process has taken place. That's excellent. Thank you so much. So Josh, in your own time, I just want you to allow the sensations, the movement to just come back to that hand. And you can just thank that part for coming out today and really allow that to sink in.
It feels so weird.
It feels so weird. What did you feel through that?
Well, start off with my hand just went numb. I had no control of my hand whatsoever. And when you were saying, make me feel good and all that, like, I just pure light and happiness on the inside. And when you were saying about the feeling when I feel like I'm going to pick, the pins and needles were just insane.
Okay, try it now. Go to pick and see what happens.
Yeah, no, it's like pins and needles right down my arm. It feels so weird.
It feels so weird. That's right. How cool is that, right? So we're using the Swan to talk directly with the unconscious mind to really help Josh to make some changes. And as we can see with that demonstration then, by him attempting or putting his fingers together, it's just reinforcing that idea and that suggestion. So even if Josh was to go ahead and just try it again now, it's only going to get more stronger and more intense.
Yeah. That doesn't feel nice.
It doesn't feel nice, right? So again, just like last time, that's going to fade away and drift away as that behavior begins to drop off. But it's not until then that that's going to fade away. So that change will stay there completely and fully until that behavior has completely dissipated. Then after that feeling will flow away. So yeah, guys, that concludes our demonstration. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a little bit of fun. And we'll see you in the next video.